Hello, this is Tommy T with Elegant SMP, and today we're going to talk a little bit about botch SMP jobs, what to look for, especially when you are on the market to find an SMP artist to work on your scalp. Not all SMP work is the same, so just take a lot of times to really think about it, do your due diligence, do a background check on everybody, not literally, but their website, their work, their reviews, before you get your job, your scalp done by these practitioners. And I really hope I can keep this video more educational. I'm not here to try to point out any negativity or anything like that, or promote any kind of ill feeling towards anyone at all. It's just educational things that you should watch out for. And I just really want to be educational. Okay, so very first one, as you can see here, this is not the most terrible thing in the world, but this is a botch SMP job. If you look around here, some spots it looks dark, other spots it looks very light, some spots it looks like the ink merge. This is due to just inexperience from the technician's point of view, and some spots he went a little bit too deep, other spots there's no impressions at all, and it's just inexperience. That's all it is. This one here, I really hope that you can just tell without me trying to explain it to you that why this is incorrect, and it's a botch job. Just look at it, right? There's no frame, and it's very deep impressions right up front here, and in the back here there's literally no impressions. And this is a botch job. In order to fix this, this is going to have to be lasered. This compared to the last two is not too terrible, but regardless, it is another example of a botch job. And just real quick, these are all photos I found everywhere on the internet, even on some Facebook group. I'm not going to reveal anyone's identity. I don't even know who did this. So I'm just going to keep it anonymous regardless. So I don't even have any other choice. But this is a botch job too. You can see at the hairline here, there's all the impression that was supposed to be there. Most of it is gone. Now you see there's a stain on the scalp. Some parts of it, the technician went a little bit too deep. Other parts, not enough pressure, and there's no pigments at all, and it's just blotchy all over. This could get covered up, but just understand that you're gonna have to darken the entire area. The best way to go about this, in my opinion, is just to get this thing lasered off and just redo it again. Next one here, if you're looking far away, it doesn't look like a terrible SMP treatment. However, you look a little bit closer, you can see there's inconsistency with the density of the SMP itself. Some spots are high density, right next to it you see it's less density, and it's just a botched job as well. This one can actually be fixed. I don't think that you really need to get this lasered. I would have to see this in person, but from this it's just adding a little bit more density. I'm not sure if the pigments are blue or because it's the lighting that's making it look like that, but from here, from what I'm seeing, that this is still salvageable. But again, this needs to be seen in person. And this next photo that I'm going to show to you guys, this is a more recent photo that I saw. I think this was done sometime this year, and I think I don't need to explain why this is a blotch job, but the hairline here, a little bit too low. I would have gone back maybe about a 1/4 inch. The impression, way too deep all over, especially at the hairline. Blotchy job back here. This is going to need to get lasered off. The temples is not being developed correctly. This overall is just a blotch job, and you can see like a bubble there too on the skin. So really feel sorry for this individual. I really hope that, you know, this situation get fixed for him. This is a more recent thing, and just be very mindful of who you're choosing as an SMP artist. And it all comes down to inexperience. Just make sure that, you know, they got the proper training in order to pull off a good SMP job. Now I will show you the job that we here at Elegant SMP do. And if you don't already know, I'm a relatively new SMP artist too. I got certified last July 2022 at Enhanced Pigment, and most of that time I've been practicing on honeydew melons and fake skin in order to get my technique down, in order to understand how I should apply my pressure, how deep I should go, and what needles I should use. So even though I am relatively new to the industry, I put out work like this. Right? This is something that you're looking for. This is a 2-session. This gentleman had a failed transplant, and it's a little bit sparse all around, but with SMP you're doing it so it's subtle. Right? You can't even tell. You can't even tell what's real hair follicle. You can't even tell what's fake. If you look at something like this, you know, it's all over the place, right? If you're going for just saving some money, you just be mindful, okay, to ask a lot of different questions. And here's another gentleman as well. This is 3-session. He was a Norwood 5. Can I zoom into this? Can I zoom? Here we go. And as you can see, at the hairline we feather it, so you can't even tell, and it looks very natural. And this is a 3rd session. And here's another angle here. And the impression all around the temples and at the hairline is very soft. Of course, after this heals, the pigment will fade a bit, okay? And he has the option of coming back for a 4th session where I even darken everything and make it even granular all over. Okay, and let's compare that to before. This is not what you do not want. You do not want any of these. You want something like this that is natural. Okay, well, that's pretty much the video. My advice to everyone out there that is looking to get SMP, just double check on the artist that's doing the work. Make sure that you're checking all of their reviews, making sure you check their credentials, and when you sit down and have a consultation with them, make sure you ask a lot of questions and see the work that they've done before, and see if it's something that you would be comfortable rocking on your head, right? Because you always want to err on the side of caution, especially with something permanent, semi-permanent as scalp micropigmentation. Okay, thank you very much for your time and your attention. I hope that you like this content. This is a little bit different than what I usually do, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up. It would help this channel a lot. And leave a comment if you have any further questions. I am very happy to answer them. And until next time, this is Tommy T with Elegant SMP. Peace.